Our next story is about Pakistan, about Pakistani cricket. The country has exited the Champions Trophy, and I'm not talking about the cricket team here. The team was out ages ago. Now the country itself has got eliminated, despite technically being the hosts. As you would know, the Champions Trophy final will be played on Sunday, but the host nation, Pakistan, will not be hosting. Why? Because India is in the final, and a deal was struck before the tournament. The Indian cricket team would not be stepping foot in Pakistan. All of India's matches would be played at a neutral venue at the International Cricket Stadium in Dubai. That's how it has been for the entire tournament. India defeated Australia during the semi-final on Tuesday, so the final will be held in Dubai, effectively eliminating Pakistan's hosting duties. Now, there's been a lot of talk about this arrangement, a lot of criticism directed at India, but the arrangement works both ways. The Pakistani cricket team will also not be travelling to India for the tournaments being held over the next 3 years. That was the deal. So eventually, the shoe will be on the other foot if Pakistan ever reaches a final, that is. Their recent performance does not inspire confidence, though. You see, despite being the host nation, Pakistan ended up at the bottom of their group with 2 losses and a washout. They finished dead last because of their abysmal net run rate. It was the worst possible way to mark their return to the big leagues. And this tournament was supposed to be about Pakistan's grand comeback. The country was hosting a major ICC tournament after 29 long years. The last one that they hosted was way back in 1996, the 1996 World Cup. They co-hosted that with India and Sri Lanka. It took Pakistan 29 years to get another shot. And a solo won this time. So the country went all out. The Pakistan Cricket Board, or PCB, spent millions. And we're talking US dollars here. Millions of dollars. In Pakistani rupees, the cost was in billions. Now, technically, the spending was justified. It was a major tournament after all, so stadiums had to be renovated. Pakistan spent $16 million doing that. And they're due to receive some of that money back, about $6 million in hosting fees. So overall, let's say that they spent $10 million upgrading 3 stadiums. It sounds okay until you see what that money actually brought. Flooded stands, leaked ceilings, and most importantly, an unplayable ground. That's what they got for this money, $10 million. The Pakistan-Bangladesh group stage match was a washout. So was Australia-South Africa, and then Australia-Afghanistan. Former Indian cricketer Mohammad Kaif asked the right question: was the money spent wisely? Well, clearly not. Pakistan's 3 stadiums were not up to the mark, and the home team crashed and burned in the group stage before the tournament really picked up. So it is no wonder that we saw this. The stands left absolutely empty. And this was yesterday, by the way, during the second semi-final. New Zealand versus South Africa. It was a stellar match. Both sides scored more than 300 runs. But look at those stands. You wouldn't guess that a high-scoring semi-final was taking place here, would you? Overall, the tournament was a debacle, has been a debacle. Pakistan was given a chance and they blew it. Poor infrastructure, poor arrangements, and a shockingly poor performance. Now it's up to India and New Zealand to salvage the tournament and give it a good send-off this Sunday.
Merci beaucoup. Hi, how are you?
Very well, thank you.
Thank you for being here.
Namaste, Mr. President.
Bharat Kelogan, Komeri Namaste.
How many people generally follow you in interviews?
Typically in a month, we have viewers up to 150 million. That's more than twice the population of France. And in the last 2 years, we had 3 billion viewers. So I say, Lohon, this is your chance to be famous. You're on Firstpost. One word to describe your equation with Prime Minister Modi.
Amitié.
As India and France work together, are you creating a new era of non-alignment in the technology space?
India is a training superpower. 1 million engineers a year, more than all of Europe and the US combined. So we have that partnership. We have a partnership on the environment and the economy. We also have civilian nuclear programs. And that is something we've developed far beyond the France-India relationship. So we want to work together on AI.
And then comes China with its DeepSeek, creating models at a fraction of the cost. Did that innovation take you by surprise? Did that breakthrough make you sit up and think, what did the Chinese do and how?
But what did DeepSeek do? They took everything that was already available from the last AI model and then they recalibrated it.
So are you going to ban Chinese AI in France?
So we don't have this American approach of banning tech because of where it comes from.